In this week's episode, I nearly snuck a dog home with us. We show you around Bali Airbnb, we fly to Melbourne and eat our way around Queen Victoria Market, we visit various city landmarks, watch Sinner and Poprin at the AO, which is also the Australian Open, and ate the best fish and chips in Melbourne as a recommendation by our friends taking us there. Final day of Bali. We are going for a walk in the rain. We've kind of adopted a dog, which I've named Gina. Bless you.
It's a dog we can't eat.
Oh. That's Gina there. Gina, say hi. After we went on a 5k walk and Gina followed us the whole way home and Matt didn't allow me to take her home, she cried outside. But anyway, I then decided to treat myself to a nail biab salon afternoon, which was amazing, at a place called Jet Black Ginger. And then we went for our final breakfast at our favourite place called Tana, which was just up the road. I highly recommend it. It is recently opened and we go here every day for breakfast, and it was like £10 for eggs your way and coffee. And now we're going to show you a little bit around our Airbnb. It was a 1-bed villa and it's attached to a 2-bed villa, exactly the same, but just in reverse the other side. There's parking outside if you have a moped or a car. There are 2 bathrooms and you've got this lovely bedroom with a natural light. Really, really high ceiling. I don't think I've ever been in a bedroom with such a high ceiling before. And then kind of this outdoor bathroom. This was our hangout for 10 days. And then we flew to Melbourne, which was a little bit bumpy and there was a couple of storm clouds, but we managed to dodge them, thank God, because I am not a good flyer. And Matt had a really nutritious flight, as you're about to see.
Half a big bar of dairy milk, packet of dried mango, half a brownie. Have fun sleeping tonight.
We ended up getting into Melbourne at like 3:30 a.m. Melbourne time, which was plus 3 hours from Bali. And then we woke up the next day to a lovely heat wave of 40 degrees. Good morning. From... Can't say it.
Matthew Foss.
No. From Melbourne.
Melbourne? Melbourne.
Melbourne. We got in at 3:30 last night and it's now 10 o'clock. And Matt's been awake basically the whole time.
Like a normal person.
Not like a normal person.
6-7 hours sleep.
We've landed in a heat wave. It's going to be 38 degrees today.
I was in the airport actually.
No one's out, I will show you, which is weird considering we're in a city.
Hey, what's that?
So let me just show you. It's a Saturday.
Yes, I know, babe, but people don't go out when it's this hot. Because they know that it
No one's around. Anyone?
You ready to go?
Hello. So the first day in Australia, we decided to hit up Queen Victoria Market, which was a Saturday, and it is delicious. You get everything from like fresh local groceries, local artisans, I guess, selling all of their products. And there's also a whole nother food section. Matt's just bought some...
This is what built on. Look at that.
200 grams?
Still fucking raw in the middle.
It's raw. I think it's a yes from the
Fall
chef.
apart in the mouth.
Full what? Fart?
Fall apart in the mouth.
And because I got jealous of him eating his biltong, I then thought, right, I'm going to go see what food I'm going to eat, and I found dumplings. I've had my dumplings. I had 10 for £8, cheapest I've ever paid. Matt's got his biltong. He's very happy. Probably have to go back for some more because he's eating all of it. Good.
Wow. It's built on, yeah.
So far, so good. This is what the market looks like on the outside. So there's loads of stores, and I'm guessing these are sort of stores that are here all year round. And then we went into the city another day, went to the State Library, which was on my to-do list in Melbourne, and it was beautiful. I can't recommend it enough. Look how cool that is. And then we went through a couple of parks, again, lovely for a city. And then we saw this building on the way to the Melbourne Museum, which was called the Royal Exhibition Building. It was built in 1879 to 1880 as part of an international exhibition movement. But we were making our way to the Melbourne Museum because it's a natural history museum, and if you don't know me and Matt yet, we are obsessed with animals and wildlife, and he loves his rocks. So as you can see, look, what a great segue. He's found some rocks, and we found a couple of stick insects doing some weird stuff.
Hello, would you like to dance with me? Oh, yeah.
Pretty much every single bone that you see there is actually excavated from the area in Montana, which is mental to think that was actually living. Another part of the museum, which was really cool, was called like the garden exhibition. They had like turtles and different trees, and there's birds and everything in there. Guess what? We're in day 3 of Melbourne. We've been into for 40-degree heat since we got here, and now it's raining. But it's okay because we're actually quite enjoying the fact that it's, what, 16 degrees compared to 40 degrees, so we could actually wear things. And it's the first time I've worn leggings, so happy days. Oh, I've got some. Oh, I like me. We decided to go to the NGV, which was a National Gallery of Victoria. They had an exhibition on which was like film and game history and studies. It was really cool to see the breakdown of like different games over the years, and then this really, really cool, I don't know what you want to call this mental thing, but it had music playing. I do apologise for any flashing. Look how cool that is. We are off to the Australian Open to watch some friendly matches of Sinner and I can't remember the other guy's name. Popperin. With a couple of friends. Ooh. I don't know about Matt, but I can definitely say that I was obsessed with landscape and the architecture in Melbourne. It just, look how cool that building is. There was still loads of trees, which was really nice for a city, probably really weird, but we met our friends and went to the AO and we were obviously watching Sinner and Popperin, and it was a great day out. I can highly recommend. The tickets were a really good price. It wasn't too expensive and they played a friendly game first. Like in the evening, it all just went a bit mental. We were a few drinks down by that point and it was kind of like this party matches. In between those, we were walking around and the grounds were incredible. There was loads of like activation stands, typical marketing person, right? But there was just loads of really cool sort of like branded areas that you could buy drinks and play games, like this one from Bondi Sands. And then the boys decided to play football tennis with these two lads. Oh goodness. And we were playing ping pong in the Red Bull area. This was the evening section, which was just hilarious. I think everyone had had a couple of drinks by that point in the arena. That evening, our friends went home very sensibly because it was a Tuesday evening. And me and Matt just went on our own little adventure around Melbourne. But that is a story for another day. Melbourne is the best city to be hungover in because every food, restaurant, cafe, street food hangout is just amazing. So we found this really nice focaccia place because Matt wanted some carbs, and as you can see, he's a really happy boy. My friend in Melbourne is a yoga and Pilates instructor. I didn't get any videos of our session with her. She's amazing at what she does. Did a really nice warm flow. I highly recommend. And then Matt found this lovely salad bowl from a place called Fish Bowl on the way home, and then I got hooked on them as well. Next day we went to the Botanical Gardens, which again was a recommendation to go by our friends that live there, and it was beautiful. It was extremely hot again, but it was cool seeing all the different trees from different areas around the world. And then we found a little cactus area, and then we saw these mental birds like parrots, which I think my friend called them lorikeets. And in the middle of the Botanical Gardens, which I nicknamed Botty Guards, was a place called The Terrace, which was basically like a bakery cafe. Matt had a pain au chocolat and I had the biggest cookie known to man, which was also highly delicious, as you can see by my face. That evening we went and met our friends for the final time because it was our last evening in Melbourne. They took us to this fish and chip shop, aka a chippy. It was set up by some Mancunians, I think, called Northern Soul. Unfortunately, no food or videos were shot here because A, I just love being in the present with my friends, and that's kind of our personal time, and B, the food was just so good. And then we all walked to St Kilda to see what the crack was with the beach there and watched a lovely sunset, and then we all went from naughty ice cream at Peter Peepo.